Fats lives in a hotel suite in Nashville where he shows off his one-of-a-kind technique.
The game of pool, which is formally known as pocket billiards mainly in North America, or even as pool billiards mostly in Australia and Europe, is one of the most stylish and sophisticated indoor games in the world. It belongs to the family of cue sports and games, and some of the best pool players not only earn fame, but also a huge chunk of money. Played on a pool table with 6 receptacles or pockets along the rails, this game has some popular versions such as 8-ball and 9-ball. 6-pocket, on the other hand, is an obsolete version. In fact, there are hundreds of pool games, some of which are formed by hybridizing aspects of pool and carom billiards. Here is a list of the top 10 best pool players of all time. Number 10. Ronnie Allen. American professional pool player Ronnie Monroe Fast Eddie Allen was regarded as a pool superstar in the prime of his pool shooting career. He's noted as a one-pocket specialist and is inducted in the 10th place in our list of top 10 best pool players of all time. He was the most dominant one-pocket player in the world from the 1960s to the 1980s. Fast Eddie was cited by Hall of Famer Eddie Kelly that Ronnie Allen was the best one-pocket player I ever played. And legendary Minnesota Fats said of Ronnie Allen that anybody who plays him for money ain't got no chance at all. For his immense contribution to the pocket billiard game of one pocket, Fast Eddie was inducted in the One Pocket Hall of Fame in 2004.
Like that. You guys can bet anytime you fucking want.
Number 9. Buddy Hall. American professional pool player Cecil P. Buddy Hall was heralded as a living pool legend by the International Pool Tour and is the 9th place inductee in our list of top 10 best pool players of all time. He's nicknamed the Rifleman for his amazing accuracy and was one of the most dominant forces of pool for nearly 3 decades. Buddy is also noted for creating the clock system, which is a technique for where to hit the cue ball using the clock as a mechanism for where to aim, according to poolvideo.com. He was named Player of the Year by the National Billiard News and Pool and Billiards magazine 3 times and is currently a member of the International Pool Tour. Buddy Hall was inducted to the Billiards Congress of America's Hall of Fame in 2005.
Nice touch. Yeah, that shot looked a little easier on the camera.
Number 8. Johnny Archer. American professional pool player Johnny Archer was ranked 3rd in the fans' top 20 favorite pool players poll by Pool and Billiard magazine in 2007 and is the 8th place inductee in our list of top 10 greatest pool players of all time. He's nicknamed the Scorpion, as one of his sponsors is Scorpion Cues, and also because his zodiac sign is Scorpio. He's one of the most successful 9-ball players in the last 2 decades. Archer won the WPA World 9-Ball Championship 2 times in 1992 and 1997. He won the Sudden Death 7-Ball in the first World Summit of Pool in 2003. He also achieved the $50,000 winner-take-all International Challenge of Champions in 2006. Archer has achieved his place in the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame on June 8, 2009.
Perhaps Johnny Archer can be the first one.
Well, this could be a quick conclusion. He's looking at the 2-9.
And it will soon be a 3-rack lead.
If he can possibly win this tournament, he has to come into the Mosconi Cup conversation as well.
Absolutely.
Number 7. Mike Sigel. American professional pool player Mike Sigel has won over 102 major pool tournaments in his active career and is the 7th place holder in our list of top 10 best pool players of all time. Fans nicknamed him Captain Hook for his ability to use safety plays to hook his opponents. Sigel achieved the title of U.S. Open 9-ball championship 3 times and won the World Pocket Billiard Championship 5 times. He was named Player of the Year by Billiards Digest and Pool and Billiards 3 times. He became the youngest player ever to earn his place into the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame at the age of 35 in 1989. Sigel was placed in the 5th position in the list of 50 greatest pool players of the century by Billiards Digest. He also earned his place in the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame in 2011.
I'll play it 4 rails, 4 rails, 4 rails. That looks pretty good. I hate to tell you. That looks pretty good.
Shot.
Wow.
Number 6. Earl Strickland. American professional pool player Earl Strickland, nicknamed the Pearl, is widely considered by many as one of the best 9-ball players of all time, and is the 6th place inductee of our list of top 10 greatest pool players of all time. Besides his numerous championship titles, Earl also became famous as one of the most controversial players for his outspoken views and volatile behavior.
Let's say well done to the winner then. Excellent victory from you, and you are through to the
Look,
last
the
16.
guy's a good player, okay? He's not a great player. I can still play, but I'm not being given the opportunity to play. There's not enough tournaments won. I don't compete anymore hardly because there's no tournaments. Pool's in jeopardy. It's not hunky-dory.
He won the U.S. Open 9-ball championships 5 times and is the only player to consecutively win the WPA World 9-ball Championship twice. Strickland recently won the Turning Stone 21 9-ball championship in 2013. He earned his place in the Billiard Congress of America's Hall of Fame in 2006. Earl Strickland is ranked 6th in the fans' top 20 pool favorite players poll by Pool and Billiard magazine in 2007. Number 5. Luther Lassiter. World-renowned American pool player Luther Lassiter, nicknamed WIMPY, is well known for his wizardry in the game of 9-ball. He now holds the 5th place in our list of top 10 pool players of all time. Fans still regard him as one of the greatest pool players of all time. He achieved 6 world championships and numerous other titles. He also earned his place in the Billiards Congress of America's Hall of Fame in 1983. Lassiter also achieved his place in the North Carolina Sports Hall of Fame the same year. Luther Lassiter secured the 9th spot on the list of 50 greatest players of the century by Billiards Digest. He was noted as the undisputed king of the pool hustlers in his heyday, and won over $300,000 from gambling on pool games between 1942 and 1948. Luther Lassiter won $15,000 in a single week, which made him a folk hero in his own country.
Trails a 3-1 with Irving Crane. More action coming up.
Number 4. Rudolf Wanderone. American professional pocket billiards player Rudolf Walter Wanderone, famously known as Minnesota Fats, became the most publicly recognized pool player in the United States during his heyday. He became famous not only as an amazing pool player, but also as a complete entertainer. And now, he holds the 4th place in our list of top 10 best pool players of all time. He started playing pool at a very young age and became a traveling pool hustler in his teenage days. Minnesota Fats hustled servicemen in Norfolk during World War II and eventually became a folk superstar. Rudolph has earned his nickname Minnesota Fats from a character in the 1961 film The Hustler. However, film critics claim that the character was solely based upon him. he earned his place in the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame in 1984. Rudolf has achieved his nomination for popularizing the pool game all over America.
Nats lives in a hotel suite in Nashville where he shows off his one-of-a-kind technique.
Number 3. Willie Mosconi. American professional pool player and pocket billiards player William Joseph Mosconi holds the 3rd place in our list of top 10 pool players of all time. He won the World Straight Pool Championship an unmatched 15 times between 1941 and 1957. He earned his name Mr. Pocket Billiards after he pioneered and employed numerous trick shots. His name became almost synonymous with pool in North America. He also made contributions to popularize pool as a national recreation activity. Mosconi holds the world record for an officially recognized straight pool high run of 526 consecutive balls. He became one of the first 3 inaugural inductees in the Billiard Congress of America's Hall of Fame in 1966. Mosconi also worked as the technical advisor for the 1961 film The Hustler starring Paul Newman. That film played a leading role in the boom of the popularity of pool.
Shot, he discovered that he'd become a father, and here is the shot, those 5 cushions, ticking the object ball into that pocket, and that won him a championship in
Number 2. Ralph Greenleaf. American professional pool and carom billiards player Ralph Greenleaf has earned praises as the most dominant pool player in his heyday. And he earned that fame due to his ability and charisma. He now holds the 2nd place in our list of top 10 best pool players of all time. The New York Times, in his obituary in March 1950, stated, "What Babe Ruth did for baseball, Dempsey did for fighting, Tilden did for tennis, Greenleaf did for pocket billiards." Greenleaf won the World Pocket Billiards Championship a record 20 times. He mainly contested in the game of straight pool, which varied in format from contest to contest during his days. He became one of the first 3 inaugural inductees in the Billiard Congress of America's Hall of Fame in 1966. Billiards Digest magazine placed him in 3rd place in their list of 50 greatest players of the century. Number 1. Efren Reyes. Pool pundits, fans, and former players widely consider Efren Manolang Reyes as the greatest pool player of all time. This Filipino also holds the top place in our list of top 10 greatest pool players of all time. He still holds the record as the first pool player to win world championships in 2 different disciplines. Efren has received more than 70 international championships up until now. He won the Derby City Classic Championship 14 times and the World Pool League Championship twice. He also won the World Cup Championship twice in his active career. He earned fame as a top-class player in his native country during the 80s. Efren then moved to the U.S. for hustling, after which he won $80,000 in a week. Efren became the first Asian inductee of the Billiard Congress of America's Hall of Fame in 2003.
Don't make a shot because you don't get no movement, like you said. You might miss this ball.
Just not hitting the ball as well as he'd like. Beautiful. Take note.
Pool players are treated with the utmost respect because of their skill, precision, focus, and patience, all of which are crucial qualities in a person to become a good pool player. But apart from these qualities, there is also something else about pool players. They ooze elegance and finesse, and have an air of refinement and poise, which are aspects associated with the sport itself.